Hi guys, Kelly McCamey. Just wanted to do a short little video today for a couple of reasons. First of all, to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thinking about you guys and wanted to let you know how much I love and appreciate every single one of you. Uh, and then also to give you some goal setting tips and actually a goal setting plan. This is something I've been doing for many years. What I use is Darren Hardy's Design Your Best Year Ever. I just keep one workbook blank so I can write it on separate sheets, but that way I'm not having to buy a new book every year. They're about $25, I think. But this is what I follow, and I set aside some time in between Christmas and New Year's to really focus and work on this in depth. Goals are, obviously very important. I won't go into all of that. You've heard it, but I know a lot of you say you're going to do it. And if you're like me, before I really knew how to write goals, either it was so overwhelming that I did nothing, or I just didn't even have a plan to follow and I didn't know what to do or how to do it. So this is a plan, but what I have found, especially if you're new at goal setting, that this book can be a little overwhelming and it is time consuming. So I always say start small, just do something to get some goals down on paper. So what I love about this book is about halfway through, there's an abridged version, there's a shortcut version. And that's what I'm gonna go over with you today really quick to give you some tips from this, because this is a way to give you a plan, but yet it not be so overwhelming, okay? Number one, I'm going to go through these pretty quick. Here's what I want you to do. Number one, I want you to write down your year in review. So I want you to write down 10 things that that happened in your life great last year. 10 great things about this past 2014. All right. Number two, or actually, this is part B of that. I want you to write down some lessons learned from those great things that happened. Just reflect on those a little bit and write down any lessons learned. Or maybe as you're thinking about the great things that happened, you're also thinking about, well, that would have happened, and take some responsibility and think, oh, I learned a lesson. I should have done this different, whatever. Obviously we want to move forward. The past doesn't equal the future, but we can learn from the past. Okay, so just some lessons learned, just a couple there. Number two, gratitude. I want you to write down 1-2 things that you are grateful for in your life right now. Today, this week, right now, what's great in your life and what are you so thankful for? Number three, I want you to write down your top 10 goals for 2015. Now, this is where it might get a little challenging, and if you can't, I want you to come up with at least 10. If you can come up with more than 10, that's great, but at least a minimum of 10 goals. Don't get real structured and caught up in that, 3 have to be personal and 3 have to be business or whatever. Just start writing, okay? Because the next one, number 4, is you're going to pick 3 top goals from that top 10 list. Now, here's where I want one of those goals to be personal, one of those goals to be career or financial, and one of those goals to be health, okay, fitness. I think it's very important that you have a top 3 goal, or one of your top 3 goals be health, because you guys hear me say it all the time. It doesn't matter what we have, how much money we make, whatever, if we don't have the health to enjoy it. And so I definitely encourage you to make that at least one of your priority top 3 goals. Now, here's where it really becomes challenging, okay? And this will take some time and some thought a little bit, is who do you need to be to achieve those top 3 goals, okay? Maybe if you have a health or a fitness goal, maybe you need to be more disciplined, okay? Maybe if, I don't know, financial, you need to, what kind of person do you need to be? Because whatever you write here is going to give you a plan for your own personal development and growth, where the areas you want to focus so you can become the person you need to be to achieve those top 3 goals that you want to achieve. Okay, makes sense? Very, very important step. And then here we go, guys. The last one, number 6, is your action plan. Okay, and I'm gonna read this to you. There's four parts of this: A, B, C, and D. A, where do you want to be? This is like your milestone of achievement action plan. Where do you want to be at the end of this first quarter? So at the end of March 2015, where do you want to be towards those goals? Where do you want to be at the end of month one? Where do you want to be at the end of January? Where do you want to be at the end of the first week in January? And what are you going to do the next 24 hours? I know it's not January 1st yet, but I highly recommend getting started on this now, getting a head start, getting your action plan, and taking some action. Maybe one of your goals was to take a really great family vacation. That would be a personal goal. And so, what you can do in the next 24 hours is do some research, cut out some pictures, put a vision board together, do something to kind of get a plan together on taking some action towards those goals. So, guys, that's really it. Obviously, there's lots more in this book. I encourage you to follow that plan. If you have any questions, email me at Kelly@kellymccamey.com, Kelli KelliMccamy.com, and I'll help you with this. One thing before we go is we have a lot of events coming up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area in January. January 3rd, I'm doing a kickoff event at my home, and as Tom Alkazen suggested on a call earlier this week, to really dig down and focus on, two people, one on each side of your organization that you're really, that you want to help them get to that goal level. Okay, so this kickoff training at my house will be helping you be able to do that. And you obviously, if possible, want to bring those two people with you. And it's open to everyone, but I have a kickoff training January 3rd at my house. Details on that will follow. Everyone's welcome. January 10th, we have a huge opportunity event. More details on that. It's going to be in Dallas at a beautiful, I think about a $2 million home that we've got access to. So we definitely will use that to be a huge kickoff opportunity event that all the teams definitely want to join together. There'll be lots of room for everyone. And then January 17th will be our third Saturday in this 4-week rank advancement period that we will start the day after Christmas, December 26th. So January 17th will be that third rank advancement Saturday. We will have a Super Saturday training. So that kind of lines out January for you. Details on all those events to follow, but just get them on your calendar so we can just build with huge momentum here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. If you're watching this in your communities, whatever your states or other parts of Texas, definitely follow this plan. Get a couple of people together, and it doesn't take a whole bunch to get some momentum going. One or two people locking arms and just following that same plan. I would do something every Saturday, home meetings in between on the weekdays. So with that, guys, have a super, very Merry Christmas to all of you. Love you guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.